Okay.
Action. Cut.
For this project, I'm using a Rust-Oleum spray paint. This is a really great product as you can use it for most surface areas. It can really versatile for all sorts of projects. The first step here is cleaning the vase really well. This is probably the cleanest that this vase will ever be. But I started here with a simple green, spraying the inside and the outside, and using a clean cloth to wipe out any residual residue, grease, dirt, dust, anything that was on the vase. And this really creates just a nice, clean, solid foundation for the paint to stick to the vase and the surface. After I clean this really well with simple green, next phase is using a soapy rag, and this just kind of offers another layer of cleaning inside and out. Anything that was left over from the first clean, I can come back through with this soapy rag and finish cleaning and make sure that all debris, all residue is cleaned off of the vase before painting. And finally, I went through with a clean, dry cloth just to dry off any moisture that is left over on the vase from the deep, deep clean. And it gives a nice dry surface area for when I'm ready to paint the inside and outside of the vase. We are now ready to paint the first coat of paint on the vase. I started with painting the inside, and really I just wanted to get a quick coat on the inside to create a more solid coverage on the outside. It's kind of tricky to be far enough away from the inside to do a nice even coat, so there are a few drips on the inside, but I'm not too worried about it because the outside will be super solid. And now for the first coat on the outside of the vase. I lifted the vase up, put it on something so that I could get kind of all angles and as much on the bottom of it, or that bottom rim, that I could. So I elevated it a bit and I played with a couple different angles here. I went side to side, up and down. I also played with doing a continuous spray and then short quick sprays. I found that the short quick sprays were great for the more detailed, kind of finer areas of the vase. And finally, after it dried for a couple hours, I did a quick spray on that inside rim for a second coat, and then I went over the entire outside and gave it another coat. And it's kind of tricky with all of the different curves and areas and nooks of this vase. I had to really kind of look at it from all angles to make sure that I was getting full coverage on every part and every surface area of the vase. Next up, I was trying to create kind of more of a stoneware ceramic look for this, so I used a dark brown spray paint, put some on a piece of cardboard, put a brush in it, and then I just started flicking the paint onto the surface of the outside. My hope was that this would make it look kind of more of a stoneware feel. But word of advice, I would wear gloves here. I got brown paint all over my hands, and normally I wear gloves when working with spray paint. I got a little excited and wanted to jump right in. So I would suggest putting on gloves to do this, and it's kind of fun, just kind of flicking the brush in random places to create that speckled look that you often see in stoneware pottery. And the finished product, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I'm excited to use it in our new space.